All right, hello everybody. How are you all doing? I hope you're all doing well. My name is Paradise, and welcome to the Paradise League HoN Classic 1v1 tournament. I guess season number one, and we are gonna start off here with the winner bracket semifinals number one with Sigma against All Noob, and then we're gonna move on to the winner bracket finals, and then the loser bracket quarterfinals, and then the loser bracket semifinals, loser bracket finals, and then we'll see the winner in the grand final. And I'm joined here today by Thickles and Vigo. Gentlemen, how you doing today?
I am doing great. I hope everyone is having a good time. Everyone's ready to see some awesome 1v1s, some good plays. Vigo, what do you think? What are you excited for?
Well, I watched the games yesterday. We had a couple of very, very interesting games, especially involving Old Noob, who
Yes.
most people wouldn't think would make it this far in the tournament. So I can't wait to see this matchup, Sigma versus Old Noob.
Yes. So yesterday we saw both. We watched both Sigma and Old Noom on the stream. Both of them played very, very well. To note, I don't know if we're gonna get another novel from Old Noob. Yesterday he was very, he liked to talk. We're gonna see if he's gonna do that again. But we're starting off with Devo versus Devo, which we didn't see yesterday. So I'm excited. I like seeing new matchups. What do you think we're gonna start seeing here, Vigo? Like what abilities maybe? Like what kind of plays? Like aggressive, more defensive? Like
Yeah,
what do you
this can be a very interesting matchup because the mechanics of the hook also can bug out a little bit if they hook at the exact same time. So this could be really interesting.
Okay.
And
Might get a bit of a switching, both of them pulling each other together instead of one pulling to the tower or something. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. And for item picks, we see Sigma here. He's going for the shield, the hatchet, the apple, and the minor totem, and some healing.
Yeah.
And we have Old Noob. He's going, really greedy route, I would say. No shield, but doubling on strength fight.
Okay. So you're saying that the shield is very important. Like we want that shield.
It could be very important if you're trading auto attacks, because if you're trading auto attacks, all the creeps will start hitting you as well, and you will take a lot of damage if you don't have a shield.
Yeah, I'm actually curious the choice of getting the decay on first level. Wouldn't that make around the same damage to both heroes? So is it really that useful to get first level? Wouldn't you maybe want to get the hook, try to get that early kill maybe, or is it actually a good pick to go decay?
That's actually a great question. I don't know how the mechanic works exactly if both players get hit by the decay, if both have it on, but it would actually make sense to either go for the hook or for your E-spell, so you'll also get a little bit of magic armor and take less damage. So I think that's actually a play.
Okay. But we saw both of them went decay, but now they're leveling up. Looks like they're hooks, which obviously that's gonna be what a Devo 1v1 is. We can see Old Noob. He's putting a lot of pressure on Sigma, but as we've seen on all the other games yesterday, I don't think that necessarily matters. That one is putting more pressure as long as they have the healing items and they have that golden apple coming in clutch. Probably won't see any problem with just harassing the enemy. Maybe just to make them spend more gold.
Yeah, exactly. 1v1s is really about maintaining your HP and your mana, because if you're not able to lane, then you're gonna get behind really, really quick.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right. Okay. You can see there's a bit of a hook going on, but not ready to kill. Ow, and misses the counter hook. I'm actually curious about something. Oh, maybe we're gonna see a kill here, but he doesn't have enough mana. You see, this is what I was about to say. Why don't they have the crystal that gives you back mana? Wouldn't they be able to use it and then get that hook there? Like, especially considering Devo's really low mana pool. Wouldn't that be a really useful thing to get?
Yeah, it's also a really useful item based on the HP region early game. So yeah, it wouldn't be bad to go for one of those. And also item choices. We see Sigma going for a first item. What is it called? Mystic Vestment, indeed. And we see Old Noob going for the Fortified Bracer, and he's dead.
It's almost instantly. We just saw that. He just ran up with enough mana. He saw he was low enough, hooked him, used the decay, got the kill.
Yeah,
very clean
well
game.
played.
Yep.
Very well played by Sigma. He got level 5, leveled up the hook, hooked him, dead.
Oh yeah,
obviously. Like that.
Yeah.
Casters are often more action-packed, so that's what I'm hoping to see.
Okay, so casters. I mean, we also saw a Pebbles game yesterday, one of the early ones. Did not have many action because Pebbles, he's not able to harass as much with his right click. Also, his spells don't do enough damage to another Pebbles. We saw that. Hopefully, we don't get him. We can see they banned the Soul Stealer, they banned the Tundra. Heroes that we saw a lot, that we saw yesterday a lot. Actually, not Tundra, but Soul Stealer. So
but this game, we'll get a caster for sure.
Yeah, so, we're gonna get a caster.
Really exciting.
I'm kind of disappointed they banned the Engineer. I feel like an Engineer 1v1 is interesting, but we're gonna get the Hag. So I'm not sure how interesting this game is gonna be. Do we think we should start flaming the players right now? Or we should wait a bit to see how they play.
Yeah, it's actually one of Sigma's heroes again, and he played this yesterday in 1v1, and he also won that matchup, and he was actually really dominating both in CS and just pressure wise. So we'll see if he can do it again.
Yeah, I mean we're gonna see how he ends up. We had one game. It would have went by pretty quickly with Ratchet Hike. Hopefully, we get as much action as we did with that Devo, and the players don't just try to bait each other's teleport out for the entire game. That they actually try to do the plays and get those. Once they get that ult, that it just the match can end in a satisfying way. I think that's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, and who has the best skin here?
Oh, so you were watching yesterday. Okay, so let's we got a skin check. Okay, so we have the witch right here, and we have this one, which is the more anime, I would say. Okay, so I don't know. I don't know if I should say the anime one. I don't want the chat to get any ideas from me. So I think I'm gonna have to go with the witch. I don't know about you.
Yeah, I don't like any of these skins actually. I always go with the Wretched Hardy.
Yep.
That's the one hack skin for sure.
All right.
You see Sigma here applying a lot of pressure.
Yep, he's playing a lot of pressure, but he got hit a bit with the creeps. I'm not sure if that was a misplay or calculated. But he did have the health potion, and now he has more health, and he's able to put up more pressure, it looks like.
Yeah, this is what happened last game as well. Old Noob buys really greedy items, not enough sustain, and he gets pressured early, and he has a hard time laning.
Yep. Yeah, we're seeing that a bit.
And also something I was wondering about a lot yesterday is that no one is buying Nihil Crystal.
Yeah, the crystal.
That item is insanely good in 1v versus 1 situations because it's so much value.
Yeah, we saw it a few times, and I was also kind of wondering, and you did mention it before we seen. That's why I was kind of thinking about it with the Devo match. Like it is a very good item, especially for fake outs, because a lot of the time you're looking at the enemy's mana and you're like, oh, they don't have enough mana to do their combo, and then bam, they get instantly enough mana to do their full combo and you die, right?
Exactly.
Like that's why mana battery can be a bit better than you would think against certain matchups, obviously.
And also, a lot of times I saw ranged casters buying a power supply instead of buying sacrificial stone. And I definitely think sacrificial stone is more worth it.
Is it because of the extra healing you get, or is it because of another reason?
Yeah, you get more healing and more mana for one charge, so it's definitely more worth it.
Yep. Okay, yeah. Yeah, then now that I think about it, yeah, that is a better thing, because 1v1s, you don't see... There's not as many abilities going on in, let's say, a mid-wars, or like a 2-lane, right? So yeah, it's probably much better to get. And I don't know, I don't have the stats, but does the extra healing from Sackstone, you know, it gives more healing for ranged heroes. Does that work on the healing you give yourself?
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know, actually. I was also thinking about it.
Right. That is something I could check.
It could maybe work on health pots. I don't think it works on blights.
Yeah, because if it also works on Golden Apple, yeah, that would be amazing, right? Like, you could get more value off of one item, which is already a good item to get.
Yeah, we should have someone in chat to actually test this.
Yes.
Give us some feedback.
Yeah, so great idea. Someone can just hop in a practice match, you know, just try it out, see if the numbers are different. That would be amazing.
Sigma is leading in CS. He's up 90 or 28 against 11 to 3. So
well, we can see both of them have no mana, no health, but they're both seeing this, so I think they're just both you know, gonna stay there. None of them are able to teleport to the other, so.
Yeah, we actually see. Oh, I thought he was running back to base, but he wasn't. He bought the rejuvenation potion, getting back up to full HP.
Yeah, instead of doing the walk of shame, he got the potion, which I do think is probably better value.
Definitely, and he also got all his spells off without taking damage from old noob. So very much value right now.
This is bad for old noob. I'm not sure. There it goes.
He read his mind.
Yep, that was. I mean, you pointed out pretty well. He managed to use his rejuvenation potion, use the abilities, and not get hit, which just let him do all his abilities right after. The lower cooldowns on Hag means he just has to do that.